Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Industry Trade Secrets with Apollo Window Film, hosted by Awad and JC Carnes here. So, Apollo Window Film, we've been in business for many, many years, over 10 years, in fact. We're proud to say that our window film is manufactured here in the USA. My name is Awad, and this is my brother Majid, with the co-founders of Apollo Window Film. I have JC here with us, who's also an amazing window film installer. He's been in the industry for over 30 years. He's our national sales manager, and we're broadcasting live from our Dallas headquarters. And today, we're offering you guys a 10% discount for just calling us and putting a meeting together. So give us a call at 844 less sun. That's 844-537-7786. Schedule a meeting with us, and we'll be happy to give you 10% off your next window film order. We are also Apollo Window Film. Not only is our product made in the USA, we stand proud with our product. We are a proud member of the IWFA, the International Window Film Association. And our window film over these years has expanded beyond our DFW Metroplex into national and now international. We're proud to have our window film in other countries, and it just keeps growing, and we're having amazing comments and support from all of your customers. So I'm going to hand it over to Majid and JC. Today we're going to be talking about tools and plotters and a lot of the trade secrets that will help you become or do better installation. So hand it over to you guys.
All right, thank you, Mario. Good morning, JC.
Good morning, man.
Well, today we're going to be talking about tools. With your installer background, I'm sure you have a lot of input to share. We'd also love to hear back from you guys. We'd love to hear your input and see what you guys think. We know that everybody has their own techniques and their own preferences and tools. I think that's why we have so many of the tools that look the same, but different softness and hardness. I'd like to start off by talking about the stainless steel alpha blade. This has been a big topic over here at Apollo. We've been talking about this for months. The calls that I'm getting from everyone is that the alpha blades are starting to scratch the glass, specifically the front windshield. And so I've contacted Alpha. I did some research. I called around, and Alpha basically said that they are still using the same part number. The stainless steel blades, that's the most popular model on the Alpha part number, is AB-50S. That part number has not changed. It's the same part number that they've used for many, many years. What has changed has been actually the labeling. The labeling color has changed. I remember one time they used to have like a silverish or white background sticker. Then they came out with like a baby blue sticker. The latest one is a green sticker. It has a green label on it. I had a customer actually 2 weeks ago contact me and tell me that he scratched the glass and that he's not happy with the alpha blades and that the alphas changed and not as sharp as they used to be. So did my due diligence and called around and I don't have any specific answers. I do have some responses, but one response to his question was, are these Chinese blades? And so the answer is no. I mean, they're made in Japan, always been made in Japan, and they're still made in Japan. And on the label here, it'll say manufactured in Japan. And on the bottom right corner, it'll say Alpha North America Inc. Now, I believe that Alpha has distributors in Asia, in Africa, and all the continents. And I believe they did change their labeling per each continent. And the one for North America, the newest blade, comes with a green label. Now, one response that I got from Alpha was that the safety regulations in the United States changed for safety vehicles. So they're telling me that the glass is changing on vehicles. So they said starting about 2018 and up, the glass is getting softer. And so because the glass is softer, the blades tend to scratch the glass a little bit easier. Now, I don't know if that's a fact. I haven't done and tested on a 1985 vehicle and tested the blade on there. But again, we'd love to hear what you guys have to say. JC, do you have any feedback or information like that?
Yes, I do. In all my years of window tinting, of course, I very seldom scratch a window. When you're experienced, you know the angle to hold the blade and the proper pressure and so forth. But I believe what's going on, we even started with the Mustangs a couple of years ago in our shop, putting a button under the film. We're hand cutters. I don't use a plugger. We're old school hand cutters. We were putting a button under there and cutting just to keep from touching that blade on the back glass. Nissans, we ran into some Nissans that were issues. We did a lot of car dealer work. When you're doing 300-400 cars a month and you're nice occasionally you're scratching a car, it's a little frustrating. But typically, your more experienced guys are not going to have that happen. Although we've come up with a solution at my shop in Texas here. My partner, when he tints now, he uses two knives. And the reason being, he's a hand cutter. He uses that first knife to cut. When he's surfing across the top edge of that window, you have to extend the blade out a little bit to do so. And when you cut that, you're actually dulling that part of the knife. So if you're using that same knife to cut the roll-ups as you are on a back window or a windshield, you're snapping the blade thinking that you have a sharp blade. Well, you don't.
So when you're shaving the window film, you're sticking the blade out maybe an extra inch.
And it's riding across the glass edge, so it can tend to dull the blade. We've totally eliminated that at my shop in Texas here by doing that. I mean, Robert uses two knives now. He uses one for the front, and one for the back, and one for roll-ups. And I honestly believe that that's made a big difference because when you snap that blade, you want to know that you're snapping that blade and you're going to have a sharp blade. Makes all the difference in the world. For a couple of years now, we've had people say, "Oh, the blades are getting," and I started noticing it even on a peel board. So the soft glass thing, yes, there are some softer cars with softer glass out there, and according to some of the research we've done, yes, it is a safety issue that they're doing softer glass. I don't know, cost of manufacturing, but I noticed even on the peel board that I was having to really snap that blade quite often, and I was blaming Alpha, and I don't believe that it's Alpha. I don't think that a knife or blade manufacturer would want to make their blades where they're not as sharp.
Always the sharp blade that goes in.
Maybe for a razor when you're shaving. I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There could be knockoff blades coming into the country. I don't know. We see products throughout, but we buy ours directly from North America. So we know we're getting quality product. They're not going to switch product and sell a Chinese product. We know it's Alpha product. We communicate with Alpha about this subject. So that's pretty much it on blades.
If you guys like to give us your input or your 2 cents, please email us or contact us. I'd love to hear what you guys think. I mean, here at Apollo, we always strive to carry the best film and the best tools. So we definitely are hearing our customers and listening. We just want to make the right changes and figure things out if you guys have any issues. Right?
And speaking about knockoffs, now we do import some tools from China. And we check them out thoroughly. We run them through the mill and make sure that they're the highest quality. And in some cases, some of the tools that you're buying now from here in America are made in China. There's a lot of things made in China. Fortunately or unfortunately, shipping time. So, for instance, this is an Apollo tool. You're typically aware of your standard GT numbers. This is an AT tool. We call that AT because it's an Apollo tool. We bring this in. What do we call it? The green swiper? The green swiper. The green swiper. This is a great tool for being able to reach back into the back deck and get a good. And it's very soft and flexible, so you can really push hard, move a lot of water. It's got a nice hard rubber edge here. This is a great one. Very similar, in fact, to the small version of the original side swiper, which some people discontinued for a while, but we brought this back. And this is the go-to. Every tinner, as you mentioned, they all have their favorite tools. I've got a buddy that says he can tint any car with a flat rigid blade and a CVS card, but I wouldn't sell that to a dealer or to a customer, consumer. But this is a fantastic tool. And we're very aggressive on our pricing on these. Absolutely. One of the other, I just wanted to mention, one of the other tools that we brought in from Asia is this scraping blade. Now, everybody's familiar with this traditional blade that you have to push, and your hands are wet, and you're scraping the glass and scratching the glass, possibly, or this thing retracts on you when it wears out. We brought this thing in, and I found this online, and I don't know where you sourced this at, but we were lucky to find this. This thing actually has a screw knob on here, so you can actually turn this blade around, lock it down, and it does not move. And it's shaped, it's ergonomically, it's comfortable for your hand. This is my go-to. I try and tell all of my dealers, look, this scraper's $250. This one's $3. Okay, you're not going to cut your hand. The blade's not going to slip out of your hand. The blade's not going to slide out of the blade holder, which happens on these. All you guys know this. This is fantastic. For 50 cents more, I'll only use that, or just a blade by itself for safety reasons.
I like the rubber grip too. I mean, it feels really good in my hands. And I love the locking mechanism, like you said. So your blade is not going to slip off. It just feels a lot better in your hand. You have a little bit more control. The rubber grip gives you that control as well. But yeah, I think this is a great tool.
Absolutely. You order today, you get a 10% discount plus one of these blade holders.
Yeah, you said it.
On me. Another thing that people are talking about are our tried and true, our go-to Blue Max. We sell a lot of the orange crush, all of them. We have them all, but they say that the Blue Max formula changed a little bit. I don't know. I still have mine. I don't lose my tools very often, but I still have mine. Probably 10 years old, and I can still use it. But, we do have the Angle Blue Max, and then we have the regular now. Is that not? That's not a Blue Max.
This is not. This is actually one of our tools that we're getting from Asia. Very similar to it. The squeegee. I've had customers tell me that they love it. I've had other customers tell me that they like the Blue Max better. Again, it goes back to your preference, but we do all in-house testing on our tools. You put your hands on all our tools anyways. I mean, we definitely don't want to carry something that's going to have any failures or cause any issues. So we do have our quality control. We send out for samples before we even purchase in the large volume. So this is one of the tools that we imported from Asia. And as JC mentioned earlier, these tools, the part number starts with AT, Apple Tom, Apollo tools. That way, there's no confusion between the traditional tools that you find online or the GT tools. So there's no confusion between the two. You'll know which ones are imported from Asia and which ones are the ones that you guys are used to using in the US.
I just want to mention, if there are any tools, I always tell my customers, if you have a tool that you like, and we'll see if we can get it. If we don't have it, we sell a tremendous amount of tools. We have 2 warehouses full of these tools, and we bring in a lot of container loads of the best prices. Like I said, it's killing everybody in material costs. Going to the next tool here, moving right along. Y'all know there's different yellow squeegees. You've got the bright, more neon type squeegee, which I don't like. I like the traditional GT 147S, I believe. That's a little softer. Of course, we cut these down. Everybody has their own tricks for cutting these down. I just like that one. We sell more of these than anything. These are fantastic. All you guys spinners are squeegees. That's a good one.
Yeah, just like JC mentioned, on the squeegees, on the darker, I call it the mustard color. It's the softer of the two versus the fluorescent one. We sell this maybe 20 to 1. There's always, like I said, those customers, they have their preferences. But this definitely is a great squeegee. Again, the part number is the GT147. If you guys haven't used them or wanting to order, we have plenty of those.
Some other unique tools that are cool. I mean, like we said, we all have our different preferences. For some reason, we sell more green than any other color, but maybe it's interesting to find it in the car. I don't know. But these are pretty decent. They've got the sharp edge, big wide sharp edge, and then they all have the narrow, smaller edge. You know, and every tenor has their tricks. And when I'm training or teaching a shop or teaching a new tenor, you know, I tell them, well, I show them my tools and say, this is what I use. These are my tricks in my bag. I don't know if any of you guys have ever used the chopstick, but when you go up to a Chinese restaurant, there's a free tip, a free tool for you. That's some chopsticks. They're pretty nice when you put them on a bench grinder and make a sharp point. They're soft, balsa wood almost. With our film, I don't really see a whole lot of issues with like small fingers coming up and stuff. You have to have those tools. But over the years, I've used films that were, you know, they all have their different idiosyncrasies. These are great tools, very affordable. Of course, we have all of the standard easy reaches, the gold easy reach, the GT 2000 PLP, the platinum, very comfortable in your hand. We have the gold or the platinum. These are a must in my tent pouch. This and a chiseler, and actually I started using. We're totally out of these things. They're called a gator blade, and it's what I use as a chiseler, and it looks like a Thor's hammer. It's got a sharp point on each side, and so you can go left or right when you're working in a port window or something, or a tight spot in form. And I use it as my bottom lockdown and the top lockdown and everything. We have it in there.
You know, JC, it is in the book. And while I'm looking this up, everyone can look at our tools online on ApolloWindowFilm.com. You go to the menu and just go to the tool section and you just select the tools that you want to look at. You can also purchase the tools online. It's very convenient and easy. It ships same day if it was placed before 2 p.m. And it's easy access. Everybody nowadays has a smartphone. You could just log in and you don't need the book. You know, I've sent a bunch of these out. I get customers say, "Hey, I lost my book. Can you send me another one?" But you know, it's just if you need it to go right away, just get online at ApolloWindowFilm.com.
There's no minimum order. Easy to start an account with us, and you don't necessarily have to buy our film, but you're going to want to buy some. Here's the gator blade I was talking about. It's like that. I call it Thor's hammer looking thing. Well, there is a Thor's hammer. It's just a small chiseler. Those are great. I've totally eliminated using the regular chiseler.
What's that one?
Some people like that. Here, about GT 1049.
Yeah, that way you guys can log on and just on the search bar, just hit GT 1049.
And as you can see, this isn't even all of our tools, you know, but we have an assortment of tools like you wouldn't believe. Like I said, they're in 2 different warehouses over here. So all the cleaners, the slip up, the pinch slime, you know, we carry all that. My partner, like, what's the tint off? The tint off. Now, if you're removing film, of course, there's a lot of adhesive remover type product, but we like the tint off. We have that in the pint. We also have it in the gallon bottle, and that stuff's incredible. We love it. That's pretty much spray on and wipe it off. It really gets the adhesive for some of those window film manufacturers that were having to remove tint on. They have a lot of that gunky glue. But anyway, yeah, a lot of our films, if you ever had to remove it, the adhesive comes off. We put a little thicker micron adhesive on our PVC. Makes it a little easier to remove. But you're still going to have stripping of windows every day.
Yeah, so just to elaborate a little bit on the adhesive removers, like JC said, I mean, we have Simple Paint, the 10 off. We have one called Super Stripper Adhesive Remover. The 10 off is honestly the most popular one. Again, it's just your preference. We sell it in the quart or the gallon size as well. We also have other chemicals like film on, you know, and dirt off, and we have some glass cleaners. So there's an assortment. So if you just get online again at ApolloWindowFilm.com, you'll be able to see all the chemicals and tools that we sell.
Another thing, I've had about a dozen calls this morning already from customers that are attending the IWFA today. We're typically there at the show, but we opted not to go this year. We still sponsor sponsoring one of their videos and so forth. I know you guys are missing these bottles because I've had over a dozen customers that call. We typically give these to the competition. I've had a dozen guys call me, "You guys aren't here this year. Well, how can I get a bottle?" Well, of course, if you call and order one, but we give them away every year at the show. And this is actually something that Magic and our people there at Apollo Window Film, we created this. This is we feel a very good top nozzle and bottom, very comfortable, and pretty long lasting. You know, of course, a lot of you guys use your big sprayers and stuff and do bigger mixes. That's fine, but this is great. I have in my shop. We have these hanging on the wall. We have about 10 different ones. We have them loaded and keep them loaded with different soap mixtures and stuff. So when you're switching from cleaning or doing a side window or a front windshield or back window, you know, maybe want a little more slip in there. These are fantastic.
Yeah. So, you know, JC, if we have any new customer that wants to place a window from order, I know that you threw this one in. We're going to give you one of these for free. I'm going to go ahead and throw in a water bottle for free as well. If you guys are new customers and placing an order, you'll get a free water bottle and a scraper. So,
I didn't mention it free. I'm only giving everything away, but we do want to help our customers any way we can.
yeah.
Going over to the heat box, because these are tools as well. Now we brought these in, and I don't even know how many of these we have right now.
I brought in a couple of hundred. I probably have about 40 left.
They go so fast on us here at Apollo Window Film. And when you're selling a higher end film, high IR product, you have to have this. This is the best salesperson you get. You can talk to your blue in the face about how much heat this is going to block, but when you put their hand in front of a dyed product, and then you put their hand in front of something that's virtually clear, like our Sky or Windshield series, it's a 73 VLT with a 90 IR. When you put their hand in front of that, they're just blown away. Even for roll-ups in my partner's shop, he gets them in front of there and puts them in the dyed film and brings over. That's 125 and this is 200. 9 out of 10 customers say, "Oh, I want that," because they feel the difference. And you have to show it. It's something you have to show. We have two different kinds of boxes, actually. There's that one and the bigger one.
We have, this one is a nice countertop desktop heat lamp box. It has 4 sides. If you lift it up, it has a big heat lamp in the front. So with our Sky series and our Cool IR series, it'll really perform well. There's a lot of heat lamp boxes out there that I've seen. The heat lamp is actually quite a bit smaller and recessed in the back. So, you know, to kind of give it a false effect. This sits right up on the glass. It really does. It heats up. It heats up quick. It really does. And with our Sky and Cool IR films, it really performs the way you want it to perform for your customer.
We're going to do I've seen some other demos and stuff in the industry on YouTube and stuff that are very good, by the way. Props out to them. But we're going to show some of our performance and how the film actually blocks the heat a lot longer. It keeps it a lot longer out of the car, which is crucial. A lot of films, we have the EDT things and the
and so our other heat lamp box, it's more of a portable type heat lamp box. We have these glasses. You could just order. We give 4 of these away with you guys. Board, and we're more than happy to give it to you. But you can put as many types of film on here, turn on the heat lamp, and then just one of your traditional portable, old-fashioned heat lamp boxes. But it does the job in a spray. I mean, it has a handle on there.
On the road, and I'm visiting dealers and customers. It's just durable. Spray liner it, and you have all seen these boxes, but we have them made. Yeah. They're good. They're solid.
Yes.
What else can we say about tools today? I mean, we have, like I said, we have very few of the tools that we have out here. We have everything available. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to call us directly. And like I said, there's no minimum order. You don't have to be an Apollo Window Film custom window film dealer, authorized dealer, but you can buy tools from us. I don't care if you're calling me for a box of razor blades or a squeegee or 100 rolls of film. We're here to help you guys.
Absolutely. And again, if you don't have a catalog or looking to look at our product line, just get online. It's that simple. ApolloWindowFilm.com. Go to the menu bar and just hit the tools, and you'll be able to see everything that we offer.
And the prices of our tools are online too, so you can actually shop. We have glass companies call and order tools, graphics companies. We have a lot of different types of other industries that are buying stuff. We do not, however, place our window film prices online. As you know, we want to keep that kind of confidential for customers. We don't want dealers know what they're paying for materials. But if you have a question anytime, we'll shoot you an email, give you a price sheet, send you out a package of some samples so you can check it out. So, with that said,
yeah, appreciate you guys being here again. This is an amazing adventure that we're doing with you guys. We're partnering up. We consider you guys because all of our customers are part of our family. We're one team. Your growth signifies growth for you and for us as well. We learn from each other. We support each other. Great relationship. We have great customers. We have positive feedback from so many people, and I appreciate anyone that's watching this right now. Don't forget the 10% discount that we're offering on your next order. Call us at 844-LESS-SUN. That's 844-537-7786. And also take advantage of some of these free tools that we're giving here. So, again, thank you again, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.